Now, before I start my tips, I just want to let y'all know I enjoy facts. I look for facts and origins and reasons as to why facts are in fact facts. What is good, y'all? Is your girl Confident Black Girl, and I am back with another video. If you're old, thank you so much for rocking with me on this confidence train for so long. If you are new, thank you so much for clicking on this video. Do me a favor and right now like it. Even before you watch this video, just off of my energy right now, like it, and I'm sure, I promise you, you will not regret it. Now, before I start off this video, I just want y'all to know I am not a licensed skincare professional. I'm not an esthetician. I am not a dermatologist. Obviously, you know, this is a given, but I feel the need to say this. Number one. Number two, I am a person with eczema, not just face eczema, body eczema. I've had eczema literally anywhere on the body you can think of. I've had eczema there. So I feel like I'm a veteran in this eczema, dry skin, sensitive skin. Eczema, dry skin, sensitive skin. I feel like I am a veteran in this skincare game. And my eczema used to be like, I could literally peel my cheek off. Like the dryness used to be that bad. All right. And I single-handedly improved my skin by following estheticians on Twitter, listening to them, and then conducting my own skincare routine. So even though I'm not licensed, I have not gone to skin school, but I would never ever mislead you and tell you to put something like lemon on your face. So I guess I got a one up there. So I mainly made this video for people with dry skin and eczema and sensitive skin. Oh, you got 2 out of 3 or 3 combo like me. I made this video for y'all, for us, because I know when I was getting my skin together, I needed so much help. So, you know, shout out to us. For people with oily skin, I'm so sorry. I have no idea about your skin. I don't know oil. I drench myself in oil to combat dryness. My skin does not secrete, you know, excess oil. So I am so sorry. The only thing I know is that hydration is a must for all skin types. So think about adding hydration, and now click off this video because it's not for you. I'm so sorry. Everyone knows this, but it's not like, it doesn't really click in our minds how much skin really changes. I feel like a lot of people know, it's widely known that skin does change every 7 years, but that's not the only transformation it goes to. Every season your skin changes. When, you know, it gets to the summer, you get darker. Everyone gets darker. That's a given, because the sun has an effect on our skin and, you know, gets it darker. When it comes to the winter, our skin gets lighter. You know, that's just a given. That happens. So keeping that in mind, with all of this change, your regimen has to change too, honey. Now pause while you take that in. I know it's like an aha moment, like a light bulb just went up in your head. I know. Now keep listening. So like I said, with all this change, your regimen has to change along with your skin. Like, that's just a given. So don't panic when the shea butter does not hit anymore like it used to do in the summer and it's now fall/winter. That does not mean that shea butter is trash now. It does not mean that you're a lost cause either. Do not panic when that oil that you used to put on your skin, that left your skin all dewy and shiny, and it made your dry patches just dissipate and disappear. That does not mean that it doesn't work anymore. For those of us, you know, who get dry patches, which I'm sure is, you know, an overwhelming majority of us, you pretty much notice that the dry patches are invisible when it comes to the summer. And this has to do, you know, with the changing of the elements. when it's the summer. The air has much more hydration within it than the winter. And this is why your dry patches don't show up as much in the summer. There's so much hydration in the air. Number one, it gets so humid depending on where we live, but you know, in the summer it gets humid. Plus, we be sweating. And you don't just sweat like from your hairline and your hair and your forehead, like you pretty much sweat pretty much everywhere. Like sweat just comes out, you know, and that, even though it sounds a little nasty, that is a form of hydration within itself. So, you know, everything is wet. The summer has much more moisture in the air to get to the top layers of our skin. But winter air does not have that type of luxury. Winter air is much more dry, which is why the wind in the summer and spring and the winter and fall feels so different because of the change of the air. Let me tell y'all, winter wind is a straight hater. All right, it is not your grandma, your mama, your mima who is just hard on you because she doesn't want to see you fail and she just wants the best for you. No, winter wind is a straight hater. It will straight up sucker punch you when you least expect it, and it'll leave you red. It will leave you inflamed. You will be bruised with the reminder of its hateration. And you know, with haters, what do you have to do when they come in your presence? You gotta be on guard and you gotta protect yourself. Not only from this winter wind, but from our frenemy who is really our enemy. The little friend, not a little friend that just straddles the middle and tries not to be in it, try not to pick a side, whatever. That comes in the form of our heaters. Winter wind is already harsh. You know, it's so drying because the air is already dry. It cracks our face, it cracks our lips. For me, for a long time, it was cracking my eyelids like honey. So, whether you use a portable heater or you have like centralized heat or whatever, this is added dryness. It just adds to all the cracks in your skin. It adds to the dryness, the overall dryness in the air, which makes winter air in general super drying, super harsh on your skin, especially if you have a damaged moisture barrier, which a lot of us, our moisture barriers are just not normal at all, having eczema and dry skin and sensitive skin. So this is exactly why products that work for us in other seasons feel like they just not working in the winter, because the air is totally different. So rather than just feeling all hopeless and, you know, settling for the dry skin and the dryness in the air for the winter, here are some tips to keep your skin juicy and hydrated.